what does the word evoke to you? Show of hands, those of you who pictured somebody on a stage acting like a rabbit or a chicken under the control of some obscure man who claims to have magical powers. Yes, entertainment is one of the ways hypnosis is used, but tonight I'd like to talk about hypnosis in the context of therapy, highlighting its wide range of applications and benefits, and demonstrating how credible a therapy it can be. But first, let me briefly explain how hypnotherapy works. The process involves bringing the person into a deep state of hypnosis, of relaxation, by guiding them to imagine and visualize various scenarios. For instance, taking a gentle stroll down the valley on a summer afternoon. As all hypnosis is self-hypnosis, i.e. the person is willingly engaging in the process, it can be facilitated by a therapist or simply an audio recording. In this relaxed state, also known as trance, the conscious mind, which is also the critical part of the mind, is somewhat bypassed or quietened, and the subconscious mind that can alter behaviors and or abolish behaviors comes to the fore. And contrary to popular belief, in this state, awareness is not in any way decreased, it's actually enhanced, and it is in that state that positive changes can actually be accepted. So what are the applications of hypnotherapy? Well, as I mentioned earlier, the range is wide, and the imparted time will not allow me to go through a lot of them, but I've selected a few for you this evening. Overcoming addiction is one application. Addictions such as smoking or bulimia. The reason why hypnotherapy can be so successful in this instance is that people who actually wish to become smokers or binge eaters are not making this decision logically. They're actually making an emotional decision at a subconscious state, and the decision to actually stop this negative behavior needs to also come from the subconscious mind. Now, the secret of hypnotherapy is that in this instance, it actually gets people to visualize or use their imagination to create a non-smoking world, or a world where they've got healthy eating habits. It is a very positive and empowering process. And research has shown that hypnosis is 3 times more effective than nicotine replacement therapy, for instance. Overcoming phobia is another application. Phobias often stem from childhood misunderstandings. Children don't have the tools, they don't have the information to understand why their parent is standing on a stool screaming at a spider. They automatically will assume that spiders are very, very dangerous insects. Now, by accessing the subconscious mind and replacing the idea that spiders are not so dangerous at all, they can actually replace this idea with a more appropriate response and overcome the phobia easily. Blushing is the third application that I've chosen to talk about tonight. Blushing may have served a child well at some point in the past when, as it sends signals of being truly ashamed or sorry. However, when blushing is innuendo and continues on in teenage years and in adulthood, it may be a real hindrance in a social context. As it is an unconscious reaction to an emotional trigger, hypnotherapy can help by visualizing and experiencing social circumstances or situation in a trance and keep cool. A study carried out by Constance University in Germany actually has shown a 72% success rate using hypnotherapy. In conclusion, the subconscious mind can be reprogrammed by using powers of visualization and suggestions. Now, I'm not saying that hypnotherapy can solve all of your problems. In fact, it works some of the time with some people, but it is certainly worth considering as a very credible alternative form of therapy.